Okay, guys, and now finally happening for the Nibble bi-weekly series. It is the Week 9 Qualifier 1. And on board, guys, we have so many players taking part in this qualifier, such as Reepsy, CK, Martin, Ricey. All of these players will be competing for the grand prize pool of 1,350 Rand, which will be taking place on Sunday this week. So make sure you guys are ready. Make sure you guys get into the qualifiers, and the top 16 will be making their way through to finals. And then on Friday, guys, we got the Q2 happening, which will then also be the 16th meeting the Week 8 champions, which was Neymar, Travis, and Woke, making 33 teams. Guys, today your schedule is going to be looking like this. Game 1, which is starting right now, and we'll be jumping board on the games over there. It's going to be game number 1. And then we've got 4 games taking part in this qualifier over here. So it's going to be some interesting gameplays that you guys can expect. With the starting off spawn, I say let's go on Swizzy and see exactly what they can do. We've got Swizzy, Bile, and Sankai who will be dropping over here. And he's already typing messages. If you guys don't know, Swizzy's the guy to type messages for me. He will be going craggy. And he's got a really good drop spot over there from him. So it does look like a really uncontested drop spot here. Yeah, this trio is definitely dangerous. You got Swizzy and Bile being, very mechanical players in the aspect that they come in with. So they're very good in that point of view. But talk about this season, guys. The preseason has been changing. A lot has changed already off the bat. You got the railgun that's been removed. You also got the UFOs that's been removed, as well as the recon gun, which is like the scanner of the players, have been removed already. And we're in the second week of the new season. So it's already very much exciting coming out from the tournaments or the Epic Games Fortnite decisions. They really trying to get as much community input and changing the things that the players don't like and etc. So let's see what that means though going into the couple more weeks. We're still in preseason. We've also got the FNCS solo showcase or showdown happening this week with the qualifiers on Friday. So that day as well is going to be an interesting gameplay to see from the teams over and out over there. But other than that, guys, what are you guys mostly interested in the Fortnite ZA.com? How did you guys enjoy the tournaments that have been taking part within the Nibble bi-weekly series? What can you guys say for the games over here? Thoughts on them removing? I think it balances out, gives them a much more balanced gameplay. The railgun was extremely OP, especially with the recon scanner that had come into play. You had the recon scan, and if you noticed the player that was on one single wall, you could easily get a headshot out from there. So it is a very OP gun coming in for the players, and happy that they've now sort of removed the gun completely from competitive gameplays. Over here, guys, on the other hand, you got Martin, Putash, and the player who is going to be Alter taking part in this one. They'll be landing. Now making those rotations inwards is Martin and them. But let's go over to the other players that we do have as well. We got Script and his trio that will be taking part in this. They'll be landing at the Coral Castle. Not the best loot. It does look like they were in some off-spawn fights. He's got 3 kills to himself. And he's marking very cautiously to his left. So I'm assuming there's some more players out and about. Maybe going Sharkhead, etc. Taking those forms of loot over there. But let's see what happens right now in terms of these players. Script, Savage, and Revenge. Does look like they are cautiously hunting another player. Guys, I'm going to just mute my mic for a little bit of a second, but we're going to go over to Jamie, Reeps, and them. Please, can you guys just spectate them for now while I mute my mic and do something quickly? I do apologize for this, but at least we do have Reeps and them on board, keeping you guys entertained. And we back here, guys. I do see some people here saying don't want to get banned like Ginger did. Again, that's banter in the chat there, I see. Need to control how you communicate in the chat. But from the players who say they didn't get disconnected or whatever, there was only 2 teams. The teams did start with 93, so we're not going to do requeues. There's no such thing as requeues, especially if it's qualifiers, whatever the case may be. You guys have the 3 games to qualify. Should be playing it simple for you guys to do so. Apologies again from our end that you guys didn't get in. It's hardly our fault. We did try for Ricey, but Reefsy had started the games. If you guys want to see the schedule so that you guys don't miss queue or whatever, this is the schedule for the games. At 17:45, the next game will be starting. So make sure you guys are queued and ready for 17:45. We will not be making any adjustments whatsoever to the games over there. But that is game number 2 will be happening in that point of view. And yeah, let's see what will be going into play for the players right now. But on the other hand, guys, we got Reepsy, Jamie, and Crispy in some powerful action over here. Does look like it's going to be an intense box fight situation. And none of the players have been taking some serious damage just yet. It's on the other hand, just Reepsy who's taken about 33 damage. Gonna now go in for those heights. And if you guys haven't seen, Reepsy has released a highlights video. It doesn't showcase a lot of mechanics, but it does showcase a man who is talented. And he is definitely one of the talented players we are seeing in the 2021 season. Because he's been doing some really consistent gameplays, and there's some third-party shots that's getting involved over here. Again, nothing has been thrown out of proportion between the 2 oppositions right now. Nice Chug Jug Cannon. They're going to be using that launch pad to disengage from here. 75 players are alive in this game, guys. This is going to be another intense qualifier. Like I mentioned earlier in the pre-stream on Twitch, the loadout, the map drop spots that we have here for you guys, it's going to be pretty intense. I mean, you got a couple sweaty players taking part in this tournament over here. A lot of passive plays will be coming into action. I mean, we just saw Reepsy right there, you know, instead of engaging 100%, getting that double key effect, we will be seeing the players, you know, use their launch pads and getting out of here. The players who will probably grab game number 1 and in no superstition or, you know, no 100% favor, I believe this is the team we're spectating right now. Reepsy, Crispy, and Jamie. The other team that could possibly take it is Ginger, but I'm not entirely sure how Ginger and them are doing right now, whether or not they managed to get in there. So let's see what happens with the teams. But yeah, the teams right now that we are looking is Crispy, Jamie, and Reapsy. They're looking really solid right now. And yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, a lot of damage has been dealt for the team. They have been given some solid tags. But just like I was kind of hoping for a little bit of a Storm Surge Zone 2, some players have dropped dead. It's like Luabonics and Fresh managed to pick up some kills as well as Swizzy. Let's go over to Swizzy and see exactly what got planned. But actually, before we do so, we can see some hardcore focus coming in from Reapsy. They managed to get a player down to white. That player now trying to build all the way to some safety. But it's the players, Jamie putting a lot of pressure as well as Reapsy now cranking all the way to the height. He doesn't have that much mats to be taking these fights, especially if they're going to be going into that end game rotation. But it's some aggressive gameplays. It would be beautiful right now to see that Recon get into action, but again, it's been voted from the competitive playlist, so you won't be seeing any of that coming into play over here. Reapsy and them will be hunting as best as they can, and they know the exact locations now. Jamie, on the other hand, does look like he's alone on that end. So he needs to make sure he's safe before he does get like that 2v1 situation. He's been tagged quite a bit, 90 HP. He's managed to heal up a mini or two. He's back to like, what, 180, 190. Crispy doing some good healing over there. Jamie, on the other hand, still needing to take some heals now as he's been hit. But it does look like Reapsy and them do got the control over here. They've sort of cornered them from left, right, and center. And let's see what happens over here. He's going to try to get another peek on the player. He's bringing out that AR. Nice damage from the oppositions now. Putting pressure for Reapsy to heal up. Again, being tagged. This is not looking good. But luckily, that Chug Jug cannon coming into play. That's really decent. That's what you'd love to see from the players, you know, grabbing that. They do manage to grab the wall. This is going to be a long mid-game fight happening over here, guys. Nice tag, 22. Who do you guys think in chat? Who do you think is going to grab the kills over here? The opposition team? Or is it going to be Reapsy, Crispy, and Jamie who will be doing that? Does get tagged. These are using a lot of their kills. Luckily, thankfully, they do have the Chug Jug cannon. This apparently is Reapsy's trio versus Noted's trio. Is Noted live streaming, Ricey? Do you know if Noted's live streaming? If so, I can get that POV up for you guys, and then we can see what's happening over there. So I'm gonna go over to Noted, and it does look like it is definitely Noted's POV. So let's go and see what is happening on Noted's POV. What is the gameplay like for the team? And then we'll be showing you guys exactly what it looks like. So now on Noted's POV and them. Let's see what's happening. What's the play here? It's Noted, Spooky, and Card.
They're so good at fighting, hello?
Yeah, they are shit at fighting, bro. I've cracked them so many times. Guys, maybe we can come out the side here. Come, get to me.
Some banter words being said by Noted and them. They're gonna be disengaging from here, however, on the other hand. And a nice snipe from Noted, a nice 104. This is going to be really hard for the teams, you know, they've pinned up, but it's going into those end game rotations right now. So a lot of the players will be coming closer to each other. I believe we're going in from the zone 2 to zone 3 right now. So this is really good rotations, but look at those mats on Noted. He's not looking really well. CK, on the other hand, managing to pick himself a knock. So let's go see what that looks like for him and his team. They are in a fight. The zone is also pushing in. So this is going to be tough. Let's bring the thing. A nice knock from Warrior. Beautiful shot from there. And they do manage to get that. And a launch pad. 2 launch pads. He's got attack as well there. Purple tack. I would have gone with the purple tack. Oh my god, he's dead. He was literally dead right there. Luckily for him, he's got a couple med kits for himself.
He's gonna kill me. Yeah, got him. Yeah.
There's so much loot on here. There's a gold tack.
Yeah, these kids are also stuck.
I think I'm gonna take it.
I wonder if you can take it.
Gold P90, we can change it to thingy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
I have 2
Okay, you
weapons.
take
Let me take the staff.
No, take it, while you're. I don't want
Yeah, let's go.
Just
Move.
Gotta go,
pad,
gotta go,
pad,
gotta
pad,
go,
pad,
gotta
pad.
go.
Yeah. You want a pad? On me?
Yeah, you have to.
Pad on me?
They're padding right now, 52 players
You can
alive.
go- Yeah,
23
we-
seconds until that zone rotates inwards.
There's a lot of teams.
These
Yeah,
guys
we
looking
can go
very
into the
aggressive. CK not playing with his regular trio. He's now taking part with Warrior and Dibs, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see what happens. And either way, CK is like he's like a branch in any trio. He contributes so much regardless who he's playing with. He's mechanically great, his comms are open, his communications are clear. When he tags, he communicates and everything. He's a really talented player, CK, and it's really crazy how he's sort of positioned himself into, you know, playing like this over the last couple of months. We never saw him partake in 2020 the way he's been doing so in 2021. You know, 2021 has been a lot of people's seasons or you know, gameplay. And we've seen Crispy dominate, we've seen Reapseek dominate, we've seen a Ginger win, we've seen a Ricey win. So like literally a lot of the players have been getting their, you know, showtime, if you could call it a showtime in the Nibble bi-weekly series, as well as the other tournaments that are hosted in South Africa from ACGL and Metal State. But 2021 has been a shift of change for players. You are obviously still getting your consistent winners, Neymar, Travis, and Woke, who have been doing extremely well in the Nibble bi-weekly series. I mean, they've won majority of the tournaments, 5-time champs when it comes to the Nibble bi-weekly series. Let's get some noise in for that. Let's get some GGs in for Neymar and them. Let's go over and see exactly what the other players are doing. We can see what Ricey and them... Oh, wait, Ricey and them are not in the game. Let's go to Identity. And we can see one of the players being eliminated, which is Identity, actually. We got Noah, Riley, and Keo, you know, being alive right here. Has a duo. It's such a stacked qualifier. It is so much pressure coming in from the teams to sort of perform over there. On the other hand, guys, you also got Martin and them looking really solid as well. Couple eliminations to their team name. They have no blue heals. Their mats are very disgusting. They've got a launch pad, however, on the other hand, so that's looking really decent for the team. At least some positives to that, because this is a stack qualifier. The zone closing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And will they get this zone? They won't, but they are relatively close. And he's going to go in for the beam. It is a beautiful 46 damage over there. Nice tags from Martin. Again, guys, if you guys want to take part in these tournaments, you guys can go over to eliteproseries.co.za. Register for Qualifier 2, because Qualifier 2 will be taking part this Friday at 5 p.m. I understand some of you guys will be taking part in the FNCS Showdown qualifiers. But, again, this is all about the ZA scene and what we do personally. So we're always looking forward to seeing how you guys take part in these tournaments. Now going with the rotation, it looks like a clear open rotation for them. Although there's 44 players still alive in this rotation right now, it is very, very stacked, and they get to farm up in the open. It's actually crazy that they've managed to make such a open rotation like that. Let's not go see what Script and them are up to, because we did see them with 3 eliminations, but it does look like they are going to be eliminated. What about Swizz, Bile and them? Swizz, Bile and them doesn't look too good. It does look like they're back into the lobby, so we can go over back into Identity and them, because they were a duo. They seem scuffed. They're going to need to make some really good plays for the team right now. And it's Noah, Riley again and Keo, guys, that we're on board right now. 41 players remaining, 30 seconds until the zone closes, and this POV is kind of laggy, so we'll just go over to Reapsy right there. So let's see what Reapsy and them are doing. Of course, the high ground Warriors will be finding themselves on the high ground situation. You know, with Cripsy using the Chug Jug cannon, I think honestly they need to utilize the Chug Jug rather than taking the 50 pot. So yeah, like I mentioned there, it's beautiful for the team. It heals the entire team as well, and you don't necessarily need to be using the hot pots, etc. Now, looking at the position of Reepsy, Crispy, and Jamie, they need to make an opposite rotation for them. And it does look like they're going to be doing it. Crispy or Jamie's going to be taking that over there, while the other two players will be taking it. It's Reepsy. They managed to get a crack on the player right there. Beautiful stuff. Now having the upper hand and will be grabbing height. They do connect successfully. They will be taking this high play. And just talk about how crazy the team is. Reepsy, Crispy, and Jamie. They just magnificently go opposite high completely. And Jamie's not done. Jamie's saying, I want some more. They want to get their finishes because they need those mats over there. They are second to height. He needs to use the peppers to get into the next zone. And they do so indeed. It's 38 players alive. We're going to get that Storm Surge warning. Possibly Storm Surge active for this zone over here. So again, thank you to all the competitors. And another knock from Reepsy. Reepsy... now with 77 HP, he's at least will be able to take some minis and then get his heal off over there. So he's really chilling. 127 HP right now. He's still got a couple more mats. He's now onto his wood though, so 72 wood. But again, let's see what happens. Maybe they get another max pool. Maybe the zone pulls back onto their tops and they make a successful rotation that way. But however, it will be going from a left to right rotation. And he's really chilling on height though. Got a couple mats dropped from his teammate. It does look like Crispy's going to get a knockout over there. While they're still on height, guys, let's quickly take a peek at Martin. See whether or not they're still alive in this position. And it does look like Martin has been eliminated. It's Futash left alone in this zone. It doesn't look too good for him. It does look like he's going to get eliminated. So we'll go back over to Reepsy, Crispy, and Jamie and see what's happening over there. Let's just have a look whether or not the players Noted and them are alive. Is CK alive? CK, however, is not alive. So we'll go have a look at Noted, see whether he's alive in that zone rotation. He isn't. So it is just Reepsy, Crispy, and Jamie that is alive, that we have the full POV of. And now you can see still on height, still controlling that gameplay. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's also fix Noted's POV. There we go. So much mats actually for the team over there. It is 14 players remaining. They've managed to grab, as a team, four eliminations so far. Reepsy, of course, with the Chug Jug Cannon, he's going to go in for hardcore placements, while Jamie and Crispy will be getting all the action over there. You can already see Crispy getting an elim, as well as another one. And it's just beautiful fragging, getting into action right now. They're just cleaning the entire low ground, Crispy and Jamie. And a beautiful victory royale. We didn't see it come into action, but it is going to be a GG's for the team over there. Let's see exactly what that's going to be looking like in game number 2, guys. If you guys are just joining us, we still got a whole more games to come. As you guys can see at the schedule, if you look at the schedule right now, there is 4 games taking part. The next game starting at 17:45. So I'll see you guys then.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it. You can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free.
Okay, guys, so now going into game number 2 quite shortly. Let's see exactly what that means, though, for the players, competing. It's been an intense game number 1 that we just saw over there from the players. So, okay, as much as I would like to, okay, it's fine. Okay, so going into game number 2, guys, what are you guys most excited about? I can tell you one thing for sure is that the Reaps in them are not going to stop there. They're probably going to grab game number 2 as well, seeing how competitive they are and what they bring to the table. But let's look at the leaderboard. And looking at the leaderboard right now, guys, we got first place Reapsy, Crispy, Jamie. Second place being Light Fresh, Tem, and Luabonics. Third being DG, X Bravado, X Chimp, which is 26 points. And in fourth is Nutrio, Extinct, Spiral, and South. In fifth, guys, it's Swifix, Ryder, and Jojo with 23. So that is the players in the top 5. What are they working at? What are they looking at? They're looking to qualify into the finals, where the prize pool will be 1,350 Rand in prize pool. First place walking away with 900 Rand. Second place walking away with 450 bucks. This is the schedule for the evening, guys. Game 1 being completed. Game 2 just started. So we'll go into the game 2 actions. And what not better to actually start onto the players. Guys, if you guys didn't already get into the queue, just know that the games has already started. We start at exactly what is the time schedule set to be over here. So let's go over and start on our players who is extincting them. Let's go see exactly what they're doing in this qualifier for us. So going over to the game.
Oh no, they're
I'm going left house. I'm going left house. I've got the best shop for left house.
So going over to the games, you got extincting them going weeping, I believe, and it's looking like they got some contested job. Let's see what happens. They are top 5 in the leaderboard right now, being 4th specifically. And let's see what they can do right now. Me and my trio conning weeping. So it does look like Trey and them will be at weeping. Let's go see what that looks like over there. I believe we got a Trey POV as well. So we can literally spectate both players' POVs over here. And it does look like it is going to be a Trey and them over here. But it's very, very laggy from Trey. So already you got a knock coming in from extincting them, but he's been absolute beamed. He's now on 58 HP. Nice 22 damage. Will he control this to his better advantage? Now getting the opportunity to take a med kit and heal up to 100 HP. This is gonna be successful. He is got 1 second left on the clock. It does look like they have the advantage as well to the team, being that they already eliminated one player, but it's now South who will get eliminated, or Oma who will get eliminated over there. It's a 2v2 situation. What is going to be the outcome? Man, this is exactly what we live for off-spawn fights.
I didn't see the white though.
He doesn't have that much mats. He's only got 100. The opposition team here may be in a good position to actually get a trio wipe over here, and then maybe the place to revive. Nice damage, but he's absolute beamed. Extinct over there. It is now South left alone in this position to clutch up, but it doesn't look too good, man. South probably gonna go for the place to disengage over here because he can't go in for the 1v2. It's gonna be tough for him. He's got the beam. He doesn't connect any shots, however. He has one mat to place, and that's only 23 ammo as well in the back pocket. He does got an AK reserved if he does need to switch over to that, but extincting them doesn't look too good. He does line up that shot. It is a 60 damage. He needs to be careful on how he sprays because he only got 7 more ammo left in there. He's gonna go over to that AK where he's gonna use the stock ammo.
Don't be scared.
There's one board though.
You have one mat. One boat, I mean.
Nice damage. Does manage to get a huge 60 white as well. But even though he clutches this game, it doesn't mean anything because he is going to not get the cards, so he won't be able to, you know, have his teammates alive. So even though he clutches, he will be able to get placement points, etc. But it's just going to be a very difficult fight, you know, going forth. Playing slow, he's playing to, you know, to what he can, you know, using his angles to his advantage. We did see earlier that tack shots were amazing. Those AR shots were amazing. He's played patiently and he didn't let, you know, everything overwhelm him. Teammates said, don't be scared, but he played to his best of his advantages right there. Let's go over to the young star, Ricey, who we'll see in the games now. He is looking to go camp card, if I'm not mistaken. Go camp card. It is Ricey, Piv, as well as George, who will be taking part as a full trio. And this is their debut for the match right now. And it does look like Trey and them are still in some sort of fight right now. But it's so laggy. I guess we can stay on board here. But it's extremely laggy for Trey. I'll ask him to maybe tone down the FPS and lead it to stream over here after the fight right now. But it does look like they managed to get some kills. So it wasn't Trey who killed the initial trio that eliminated Extinct. In fact, Trey and them coming to the party window when everyone's sort of, you know, over and done with.
That cosmic chase, bro.
Yo, Trey, can you maybe stream 720 30 FPS? Because it's a bit
Yeah,
laggy.
wait. No, all good.
Good stuff, boys. Good shit.
Bro, that snipe was so nice.
Just check if
No, that
it's
was-
better now, Iron. I just said
Pistol-
through the video.
pistol vending machine.
Oh,
I think-
this is much better. Yeah, definitely much
Yeah,
better.
okay.
Any shield?
Okay.
Any shield?
Cool.
Anyone, boy?
No,
Good luck.
no.
I got.
So there you go, guys. Extinct and them managing to clean that trio that was contesting, you know, Extinct and them. It was Malnai, I believe. But let's go over back to the youngster. We were talking about him and his trio. We did see, you know, Ricey being in a position where he was trioing with Bean and E-Take, if I'm not mistaken, in the you know, the past tournament that had taken place in South Africa. So now completely new trio, Piv and George. We actually seen this coming to the making over a WhatsApp group. You know, Piv was like, oh, looking for a trio. Ricey was like, I'm looking for a trio. They said, okay, bet, let's do this. And they came together and they built that trio. Now farming up their mats and they built and getting to the, you know, 500 margin. Let's see what is happening on the other hand with Loki's identity as well as Keo. We did see them not in the game at all last time around. So this time around we may see some action from them completely. So this is Loki's and Noah Riley. It does look like actually Keo. It's only Loki's and Keo because identity didn't queue up into the game. So that's very unfortunate for them. On the other hand, we also got Script, Savage, and Revenge who will be taking part in here. Doesn't look like they got that off-spawn fighting as well. We did see in game 1, they had 3 eliminations off-spawn this time around, not looking as juicy. And on the other hand, I think Martin's alive. He's been in a car chase, it does look like. But let's stick on Martin for a bit and watch what happens over here. So it's Martin, Bale, and Potash. And I'll tell you exactly who it is. Martin, State, and Potash. Oh my god. CK managed to snipe a player. Wait, let's go over to CK. CK is doing some bits right now. Hopefully we didn't miss it.
Easy wipe, boys. Let's go.
Oh, they managed to wipe the players already. So we are looking at the players being dead.
I got 4 peppers. That's lit, man.
You can keep a sniper. I have an extra slot. Drop the pepper.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. So you want to snipe? You
I
can
have a
snipe.
sniper.
No way. Then take medkits. There's medkits over there. Get some medkits.
So Light CK actually playing with Warrior and Divs this time around because his trio, Zakis and Bojo are playing solos. They're doing the UEFA tournament over there. So CK was like, you know what, I'm a grinder. I'm still gonna grind for this Sunday.
Come here.
You need
If you guys also want to have a look at what they're fighting for, guys, it is a 1,350 rand prize pool that they're going to be playing in the finals. The top 16 from Q1, which is what you guys are watching, will be going into the finals on Sunday, where the Q2 players, top 16, will meet the 32 players in total. There, the Week 8 champions, being Neymar, Travis and Woke, will be taking part in this tournament.
I mean, you can go center zone if you want to.
That's what we're going to be spectating over and out from key players. So now making those rotations is CK, Warrior, and Divs with the vehicle. We did see a lot of action come in from them in the kill feed. I'm expecting that they're not going to stop anytime soon. They're going to keep on going with that double key effect. But while they do so, let's go and see what race Noted and them are up to as well. We're going to go over to Noted first, see what's cooking with them, how the trio is, and it's a be right back slap in the face. I think they're not having a good off-spawn fight. But on the other hand, Spooky
Steam up here might be
Pod as well has Spooky Noted card will be in this position over here.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Noted obviously trying to.
I'll have to break something.
Nice 55. Oh my god, but Noted has been down to 10 times more. It's now at 55 HP, but it does have a big pot in the back pocket as well. So he's going to be in a position to heal up right now.
Okay. Just tell where you...
I need a medi. I'm mad.
Have the meds.
What? What?
Maybe we shouldn't carry
Teams need to start, you know,
I didn't find any
having a support player that will carry white heals and so forth.
One dropped. Not.
Yeah. We boxed it anyway. I'm not gonna use my mats like last time. I have nothing.
Yeah, don't use all your meds.
Wait guys, I can get heights.
This is a perfect opportunity then to grab height. Doesn't look like
100%.
they're quite aware of what is happening. Or maybe they had, you know...
They dashed.
Yeah, they dashed.
Bro, you are joking.
But when we play like bitches, we never play like this, bro.
There's no way they dashed, right? Where they...
So they've left the party over there to, you know, go somewhere else. But let's go over to the victory winners of game number 1. See what's cooking for the team. And it does look like they, you know, just dropping each other some heals. They do manage to have like a couple elims in the back pocket over there. You can see them with one. But before we actually stick on the team of the winners, guys, I just seen Swissy has been dropped or been knocked right now. And yeah, they eliminated. We just missed this action over here. And it's Light CK. I told you Light CK and them were no in position of stopping. We should have stick on the team much more longer actually, just to see what they were gonna do. And we just missed that trio wipe on Bile, Swissy, and Sankey. By the way, guys, if you guys are just joining up on the stream, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, because Friday you guys can expect the same type of action, as well as Sunday, where the prize pool will be taking effect. That 1,350 rand will be up for grabs for the top 2 players. Then yeah, let's see exactly what cooks up for the rest of this week and the week 9 Nibble bi-weekly series. Does look like these players, Martin and them, are in a tough position over here, guys. They've been eliminated sort of to the wire. You guys can see this happening right now. Martin needing to make that rotation as a not Martin, Bale, make that rotation as a solo. Can probably heal up right here. If I was him, I wouldn't have boxed up. There's a bush that he could have gotten in. Again, I'm not too sure who would win round 2, but my prediction for round 1 or game 1 was correct. I did say Reepsy and them looking like the strong trio to grab game number 1, and they did so successfully. They managed to grab height, and from there, you know, went and danced their way to victory. So, yeah, so let's see what happens for game number 2. We do have like a more aggressive playstyle coming in from CK, Warrior, and Divs. Let's see what that means though. Will they be able to grab game 2? And yeah, we do have Racist POV, but I don't know if he's streaming right now. It was a big be right back POV right there, and still be right back. So we don't actually have him streaming live to the audience right now. So unfortunately, that's sad. But let's see what happens for the other players that we do have, such as Trey Noodles and Railgun OP. Goliath rejects pickaxed a CK. Now we're just waiting for the zones to close in. It's 30 players, no, 48 players making that zone, and the zone will be closing in 25 seconds. You can heal up, both players can heal up right now, using a lot of their heals sort of mid-game, knowing perfectly that those rotations won't be easy, man. You're gonna see a lot of shots coming into action. On the other hand, guys, we got Ricey, Pib, and George having a dance-off in their box. They're going to need to make some rotations right now. They staying steady, you know, watching out for the enemies. Oh, they're using a launch pad. For me personally, that's a waste of a launch pad. I'm not even baiting. Huge waste of a launch pad. They could have gone into the white line zone, and that way it would have been so much better for the team. But they've wasted a launch pad very early, where they didn't really need to use a launch pad, you know. I believe Ricey, Piv, and them don't exactly have an IGL as well right now. I'm not entirely sure what George's role is, but I remember the requirements for, you know, Ricey's trio is that he was looking for a IGL. And knowing Piv, he's not an IGL, he's a fragger, and as well as Ricey's a fragger. So I wonder if George is the, you know, the captain or the IGL of the team. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, so... It is getting so cold right now in the night, but the games get colder as the players drop dead, and you can see is chilly. Not happy with the cold W key that happened from Light CK and King's team. Goliath rejects is alive and he's aggressive. Of getting double kicked by Neymar. Neymar's not even in the tourney, or is he playing with rejects? Nice connect there. Goliath rejects eliminated. So definitely does look like we are possibly going to see yet another victory royale from the High Ground Warriors. And no! Things have changed! It does look like Reapsy has been eliminated over there. So things have changed. Doesn't look like they're going to be grabbing game number 2. I did mention that. And if you have Trey... Let's see what's happening with Trey, where he's positioned. Oh, they're getting W keyed. Player jumps straight into the box. It's an anonymous player. And Railgun is trying to disengage with his opponent there. But holy, how did they get into that box so quickly? Railgun is at least alive to grab him his shield, some placement points. Because they can get into, you know, endgame looking really decent. No, they're gonna get WP'd. He can't edit, he can't get out of there. And it's gonna be a Trey full wipe elimination from his team. And on the other hand, guys, we did see these two players as a duo. And they're still alive in this game. They're still playing it out till the end games as a duo. That's exactly what you love to see. It's Noah Riley and Keo who will be doing that exactly. Now he's going in for the rotation. It looks like it's gonna be a nice dead side rotation as well. Jim looking to be knocked. Nice rotation from Noah Riley and them. He's staying ahead of zone, which is really good. Maybe the perfect time now to actually take a big pot. That's not his wall, and he sees that quickly. So really good rotation. Let's go over to the young star Ricey and see exactly what's happening. Oh, and it does look like we have Ricey on height right now. Man, oh man. I guess High Ground Warriors are born in Punishers. because we did see previously last game around we had Reapsy on height, but it does look like Piv won't be able to join the team on height. He does get knocked in Storm, so that's unsuccessful. But it's George and Ricey who will be staying alive in this position. Let's see exactly what they can do. He drops down a level. He's still got a huge chunk of mats. I mean, just look at that. 424 wood, 130 brick, 280 metal. He's got 120 AR shots as well. Very decent. He gives a split to his teammate over there, so he won't have too much. Possibly 3 clips at hand right there for him and his team. George does get absolute beat. Doesn't look like they're controlling the height too successfully. George needs this time to heal. Maybe a medkit as well. I think Ricey can drop a medkit for George over there. You see those comms are not clear between the team. It does look like he has his own medkit there, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. 22 players going into the zone rotations right now. Still a couple more placement points to be made over here while Ricey and them do claim the height rotation. It is a mess down here. You're just hearing gunshots back and forth. And players in the sky. Will Ricey manage to get a beam? Fortunately not. More rotations now. Players moving so fast. Player has just built before Ricey could get the beam on him. Ricey jumps into the player box right there. I honestly believe Ricey and them are playing this one really well. They can win the game. They've got so much mats. I'm surprised they've got so much mats, but they weren't in a position of, you know, dropping down, getting kills and dropping and splitting, etc. But they've managed to not get focused that much, so they didn't really need to use a lot of their builds. And that's a huge beam from Ricey, hitting almost a full knock. Nice, 45. He needs to go back on height, control him from there, and stay on height. He can take this time to also heal up. Does get a knock on Smiley. If you can take his minis now, that would be good because he'll get 200 HP. Does look like they can control this win. It is it's a 2v1. Attack, shotgun coming into action. And Ricey Piv walk away with a victory royale. And that is beautiful to see for the players over there, guys. We will be going into game number 3 quite shortly. If you take a look at the schedule, game number 3 will be starting, or it should be starting now. So we'll be starting in another 10 minutes, guys. Apologies for that. But yeah, let's get the players queued up and going into the battle buses for game number 3.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't now, stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt, stop. If you wanna change and work it out, stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change and work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change and work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you want.
Okay, guys, so we're about to go into the game 3 of the lobby, and just interesting to see how the Punisher players are taking part in this tournament. Not only just taking part, but dominating in a way that we wouldn't expect. I mean, you had a pro player of the Punisher roster, Reapsy, and he to grab the victory royale, and then this time around you got the academy players Perv and Ricey, you know, doing their bits and pieces that they can to grab the victory royale. And if you guys are probably wondering what the leaderboard is looking like, it is as simple as going over to the leaderboard right here, where we have first place 60 points, which is Reapsy, Crispy, and Jamie. In second, it's Fresh, Tem, and Leobonics. Although they even died mid-game, they're still in a good position for that second place. In third is GG, Bavrado, and Chimp, or Mitz, which is Rejects, Kareem, and Chimp. But in all honesty, I believe Neymar is playing in substitute for Kareem with 41 points. In fourth place, tied is Civics, Ryder, and Jojo with 41 points. In fifth is Spooky Legs. Don't get it twisted, Alex. The only reason why he says I should not get it twisted is because I said Noted is landing at Lazy Legs and not Spooky is landing at Lazy Legs. So yeah, there's a little bit banter from there today. Guys, this is what the schedule is looking like. If you guys are interested in it, we're already down 2 games. We're going into our third game right now, which is game number 3. It started at 20 past 6, so don't be too afraid. Started at 20 past 6. I wonder how I got these times so wrong. The fourth game, guys, should be starting at 10 to 7, if I'm not mistaken. 10 to 7 should be starting. This is what the players are battling it out for in the finals this Sunday. The top 16 from Q1 and Q2 will meet the Week 8 champions, Neymar, Travis, and Woke, to make 33 teams. And then that whooping prize pool of 1,350 Rand. So the players are jumping out the battle buses. Let's go over to the victory royale winners, Ricey and them. So let's see exactly what's happening with them and what their POV is looking like. So they were really successful when it came down to, you know, the gameplays, etc., and what they did. That high play was really good. there's gonna be 4 games taking part in this tournament. Please add Remy to my call. Okay, I'll do that now. So it does look like they very much unconned good rotations from them. Let's go look at the Victory Royale winner 1. Does look like they are safe and bound for the games. Not looking too hectic. Not hearing any gameplay. Reeps, I don't think you're sharing Fortnite.
Oh my god, I'm still sharing. No wonder I'm getting so much server delay, bro.
Slight Swish gets an elimination over there. Oh, much better for the players. Okay, so I believe Trey, if we remember Trey, guys, he had some off-spawn fighting over there. It does look like they were contested, but now disengaging successfully. Let's see what happens over here, guys. Trey did do exceptionally well off-spawn to his oppositions over there. And you can see Camiro manages to pick up Chili. No ways. Very unfortunate for him, for the team over there. So So Trey and them making some good rotations, forming up, getting their mats decent for those endgame rotations. He does manage to see some players, and oh no, you might be actually contesting a Swish Ginger and them, because this is where they land, and you can see the players are really experienced. They got aimbots. So oh my god, the third parties, I don't know exactly what's happening over here, but so many shots on Trey. He's down to 10 HP. Doesn't look too good. Does look like the players here are really aggressive. He does get knocked, and I was correct. It is Swish, Ginger, and Storm who will be storm railing into Trey's box and getting that elimination there. He does manage to pick up yet another one. Railgun goes down to Swish, and Railgun manages to knock a player as well, but it's not going to be looking good for the players, man. One of the players, Noodles, has disengaged successfully, but it does not look too good for the party over here. They do get eliminated quite early, and that's some hearts in for the players. GG's though. I mean, there's nothing you can do going up against those players unexpectedly. Like, you walk in there, you know exactly what it's gonna, who's gonna be there. Gonna be tough players. They should have been in my stream when I was making the map earlier. Then they wouldn't have run into Storm, Swish, and Ginger. So now Loki's identity and kill. Finally, full trio. They did exceptionally well for themselves. I'm so happy for them going into like the game 2. They did really well. And just so you guys can see exactly, again, one more time, what the players' schedule are looking like. We're already down 2 games. We're in the 3rd game. There's still a game 4 to happen. And these are the players, what they're fighting for. It's that 1,350 rand prize pool that they're looking forward to winning. First place grabbing 900 rand, and second place grabbing 450 rand. So there's a lot to be made over here. Other than the players that we do have on board with us, guys, We also got CK, who has been showing some exceptional gameplay in the past over there. I do believe ended stream, so we'll go over to Noted or Race as well. It's just on a Be Right Back screen, so I don't think he's actually streaming anymore. So we'll go over to, we'll just close that up and go over to Extinct. I don't know if Extinct and them are still alive in this, and they are. Does look like they've switched up. They dropped completely because they were going Weeping, but they don't want to contest Weeping at all. It was a very highly congested place. I mean, 3 teams going Weeping. You asking for disaster to happen, but it could be that they still went Weeping somehow. So yeah, he still went Weeping.
Don't go. I think they saw you, hey?
Oh my soul, bro.
We need to just run.
No, wait, help me. Shoot him away. Can help him. 20.
I have a sniper.
Oof, that was really close shot from Extinct over there.
We can launch away.
Do you
We
have
can
a
stay up
launch?
here. We can box up here in wood, man. They won't push us. No, we have to stay with the launch pad though. We can box up there though. Yeah, somewhere there maybe. I'm boxing. Taking a big pot.
If they're a good team, I think that's Swish.
Yeah. They're not pushing though.
They killed Trey.
Yeah,
I
they're going
think.
away. They're going away.
Are you sure?
No one got the supply drop. No, someone did.
This kid's
Oh
Swish.
my
No,
god,
it's not. Where are
Ricey's
you?
Piv has just been eliminated. Let's go over to Piv and them just to see what's happening. I just saw in the kill feed right now. Hopefully we came on time. We did, but it's George. I'm so confused what's happened. Does it look like Ricey will be winning game 3? And on the other hand, you got a EP scripting them in a fight as well. I think it's been wiped out. No, it hasn't yet. But the other players like have just been eliminated. Oh, he's lagging. Yeah, he's lagging. GG's, bro. Let's go over to Swizzy and see what's happening over there. Oh, he's in a chicken. Ile and them needing to get some rotation in. The zone's pushing heavy. So I think they can actually revive Bony Burbs if they want to.
Go.
And you also got Noted who's sweating it out.
Wait,
in
was
this
it an
tournament
alien
over
skin?
here.
Was it an alien
I'm
skin?
not sure. I think
Sweating it out to his
If
best
it's an
of
alien skin, it's
ability.
warrior.
No?
It is an
So
alien.
let's
Yeah,
Yeah, it is
seek
an
it
alien.
as well. Seek in them.
Okay, let's get down.
Just get in zone and we can hold them.
They got it, 20.
Let's put it back, 27 back. These kids are bitches.
Double 22, double 22.
Guys, we just can't fight a team, man.
Double 22.
Yeah,
Bro,
no,
they
I
have to
know,
go
but-
zone.
Yeah, I know, but why'd they go right? They could've just gone above us. They wouldn't have fit them in as much.
Minis.
Yeah, minis.
Minis.
I have 6 minis, 2 bigs, 2 makers.
20,
I got 6
21.
minis, 1 medkit.
Wait, is this an AK?
This
That's...
is not one.
Oh, fuck.
You go.
No,
Big
yeah.
pot, big pot, big pot, big
Can
pot.
someone carry 2 meds?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
There's
Is
a
it-
big pot noted if you want it.
Where?
Card marked it.
We'll find a team, don't worry. Oh,
Okay,
alright,
wait,
hold
wait, go
on.
ahead.
But they ain't scared me. Oh, wait, Seeking them got shut up by a new team. That's what I was saying. Okay. You wanna cut left, get this patch up, and then go up here. Okay.
We just jumping in, man. Fuck, holla.
Yeah, let's get that supply drop and we go.
That's they side with you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get this patch up and then fight left side. Left side a lot more. There's gonna be very little kids, no third parties. Let's come.
Okay.
I'm still so mad, bro. The sniper's no one near me.
Ninja.
If it's a spaz, let me take it.
Okay.
The
P90.
P90. Apparently you can change the P90 into something really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop my
Oh,
bigger.
that other gun, yeah.
What
Is it
other
really
gun?
good?
Fire. Yeah, it's pretty decent.
What
But I'm actually
other
gonna
gun?
change it.
What other gun?
It's a rapid fire.
What? I don't even know about that.
Take it, Twiggy.
Oh, that? Oh, yeah.
If you want
Fuck,
it,
that
so-
thing's mad. But
Yeah,
it
take
doesn't
it.
have a lot of ammo. Yeah, you can. I don't take it over heals, but I mean.
Phantom.
Bro.
I mean, like, I don't understand, man. I actually, like...
Oh, we actually gonna have to just camp, bro. Like,
No, we'll find a team, Jones. We'll do what we did last game.
It's because we run all the way up the hill, right? So no one can fucking just
Shit
beam
on
us while we're running up. Just run all the way up. So
yeah,
we
there's a
can
team,
pad.
there's a team, there's a team.
If we can pan a team, we can pan a team. We just go to pad.
I'll hit your snipe one. Don't worry. Don't worry. Kids in front of us. We can maybe go behind that team that were just sniped.
There's just... Still teaming, what the hell, bro?
Oh.
He's a drone! 60!
I just watched.
Bro, but I have 400 ping, so I can't even double it.
Break, no,
Yeah,
break.
Yeah, you guys break.
Okay, it's breaking.
Nice.
Little bitch.
GG, bro. GG, bro.
GG, bro. Good fight,
GG,
man. GG, man.
Right.
Good fight, man.
GG, my brother. GG, my
Great
brother.
fight, man. You put up a good fight, dude.
A good fight, my brother. My fellow.
My fellow child.
Math, and me.
Can I hear Matt, Danny? Sorry.
Bro, hi, bro. Wait, where'd my shotgun go?
Kids fighting here. 3 kills.
Wait, maybe down.
Mm,
Yeah, maybe. I don't
Take it, careful. Oh, it's a bow, never mind.
know.
Holy bar.
Actually, there's an arcade right there. You need to land above them.
No, there's not. We hold these kids. Come down.
Kill the ball.
Come down and we hold these kids. Or we can actually fight this team in front of us in this box. Because they're getting sprayed at. Yeah, I think it might be a duo also.
No, they're getting keyed. They're getting hard keyed.
I'm getting shot from behind, bro.
This is 40.
Crack!
You're alone.
In my box! Dead! I think it's Nate. It's Neymar.
Noted, he's just an aggressive
No, no,
player.
Listen.
They are W-king quite hectic
pretty sure
here
no
on
one
the
have a
map right
green
now. Especially seeing that
Oh, yeah,
it's
you're
even
right.
in endgame. They're still
I'll
showing to the party
Finish.
with some
it.
aggressiveness.
Come, break. Wait, break,
Open,
wait.
open.
Got it. Bloody blue. He spies me.
Holding.
People landing us.
Yeah, okay. No, just open out.
Yeah. Remember, I'll take all their shit, like everything.
Yeah.
I'll take their
Yeah,
house and
focus.
home also. Oh fuck! Get up!
This is not us. Just...
Okay.
Maybe this is Damon then. I don't know.
Yeah, break.
This is 77. Make no one.
Long fight here.
Watch out! They got a spaz.
Nothing there.
Come, we can go back. Come.
I got no. No, do you want to
Yeah, wait.
Predictions on who will win this game? I think Reapsy and them will win this game.
What's it going?
They've reset their
no, it isn't
mentality
enough.
from game
We
2.
are in zone.
They didn't work too hard in game 2, so
I can. Oh fuck!
I honestly believe they can
Hit
win.
me, bro. Just show for
Yeah,
second nothing.
just
Cardi, give me a big pop, please. Oh, just 5 per second, don't jump in.
Yeah, no, mock it down back. Oh! Yeah, no, we need to. We have to.
Oh, fuck.
No, take it out,
Noted
please,
with
please,
20
please.
kills, XD.
Oh, I'm stuck in my own cone. I got stuck in my own cone. My
Get back,
own
Cardi, get back,
cone.
get back.
GG's.
Yeah.
Just check. Is that top cone mine? That brick
Yeah.
one. I got stuck in my own
Yeah.
cone.
Totally.
These
Just get up
fucking
here, bro.
demon.
Just revive, okay?
Spooky and Card
Do you have
don't seem
bags?
too happy.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, better pads. We got lots of bags as
Spooky
well.
and Card don't seem
Oh, we
too
can
happy of
fight
what
as
has
well.
happened right here.
We can pad if you want. Do you have pads?
I got one, I got one.
Because
keep
you know,
mine,
like,
come.
Notet's a third, and
Oh my
Yeah,
soul.
go left.
he's coming to this trio, and you know they're telling him don't double key, stop doing that. He's not listening, you know. So Noted, being a really good player, may find himself very soon, and I'm predicting this, guys, finding it very soon that you know he won't have a trio anymore. Depending on how patient Spooky and Card are, but I highly doubt they are, because they've also gone through so many trios in the past, so many thirds. They played with Havocs. I think they played with Havocs. Did they for like 1 day or 1 week or something?
How much bets, yeah?
They played with Divs.
2, 2, 5.
Who else did they play with?
2, 1, 2, 2.
Man, they played with so many
three.
thirds. I'm not exactly sure who
Take
they
my bread as
did.
well, take my bread as well.
But they've been playing for some time.
Good burning.
Card and Noted as a duo.
Like,
But
why
yeah,
do you shoot that,
Noted,
bro?
Card and Spooky as a duo, but Noted just joining the team now.
Oh, that's
I mean, yeah, it's very disappointing to see Noted, you know, die like that. Especially Latte, yes, Latte.
Hold on, hold
So
on.
yeah, it's
hold
very
on,
sad
hold
to
on.
see Spooky die like that, especially in the circumstance that he was in. You know, you could hear clear comms from his teammates.
You wanna look
Yo,
at
stop fighting, stop pushing, and you know, like, it's not really good, man. Not really good. So let's go over to Reeves and them, who I said will be the winning team of game number 3. And you know why I say so, guys? It's always a pattern with teams. They all do good one game, the next game they'll do bad. The third game they'll do good, the next game they'll do bad. The fifth game they'll do good. So it's always been a pattern with all the good teams. Name on Travis, Bojo, CK, literally all the good teams. There's a pattern, and it's easy to learn that pattern once you become a caster, or once you become a person that, you know, watches these tournaments religiously. There's some teams that stay consistent game 1, game 2, game 3, game 4, game 5, but it's rare. It is honestly so rare for that to happen, and I think he could have built up and used the launch pad there. So many players rotating, and it's a little bit of a storm surge warning. Does look like Jamie's just gonna go aggressively on height. Will they grab it successful is the question. They do, and they pick up an Elam as well. Nice 46 dings. The player now decides to jump down. Very close call with Reepsy. They staying on height. The question remains though, will they get shot down? Reepsy building across does look really well. We've got a Storm Surge active that deactivates immediately after because there's 29 players remaining. Nice. Nice! Reepsy with a knock on the player. The player, of course, not building, will get knocked. It's Reepsy, for crying out loud. He has insane aim. when he plans to have. Player doesn't have any match. This looks like another free kill for Reepsy. And it does come into action. Holy. Nice 33. Another 33. And he's been knocked. So, just like I said, guys, my predictions are kind of solid tonight. I'm actually, I'm really looking at my predictions, and yeah, I'm excited about them. Game 1, I was correct with who won. Game 2, I didn't predict anyone, did I? But game 3, definitely I said Reepsy will be the winning team, and look at it coming to action, man. It's 6 players remaining. It's a 3v3. I believe Crispy managed to knock 1 player, so it's a 3v2. Is it a 3v3? I wonder, you know? The nice thing about this is that they get to stay on height, and it is an easy win. An easy win. I want to be an alien. If you guys watch Road Mike, you know exactly who sings like that. But yeah, guys, that was game number 3 with a good victory royale coming in from Reapsy. This is, in fact, their second win of the evening. There's still one more game to go, so we'll be seeing you guys very shortly for those. Again, if you guys want to look at the prize pool for what the players are battling it out for, this is 1,350, which will be happening this Sunday at 3 p.m. the finals, where Q1 and Q2 will see the top 16 teams meet in the finals, where they will meet the week 8 champions, Travis, Neymar and Woke. So let's see exactly what that looks like and what we'll be going into play. But as of now, guys, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be setting up game number 4 for you guys. Game number 4 for you guys. See you guys then.
Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved to death, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved to death, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved to death, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved to death, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be loved to death, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be loved to death, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live a loud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be on the gas, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. If you want it, you can get it now. Stop. Just admit it if you're deep in doubt. Stop. If you wanna change, you'll work it out. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, say you wanna be. Stop, drop, roll, roll. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved again, we were born to be young and wild and free. Young and wild and free. Stop. You don't need to let them get you down. Stop. Just forget it, you can live aloud. Stop. If you wanna win, you make them proud. Stop, drop, roll, believe. If you wanna be, if you wanna be young again, say you wanna be wild and free, 'cause it's not too late. You can celebrate your life every night and day. If you wanna be, if you wanna be loved.
So there you guys go. Short break, like I mentioned, and now we're back into the game. Number 4, and just before we go over to the leaderboard, here's the schedule for the evening. We're on to our last game right now, guys, and we'll be fixing the times in the next qualifier, because now I know exactly what it's going to be looking like for the players. And then you're also wondering what the players are battling it out for. It is a 1,350 rand prize pool, which will be happening in the finals. The finals consist of 16 players from Q1, 16 players from Q2, and then the champions from week 8, the team that had won, which was Neymar, Travis, and Woke. And if you look at the leaderboard as of game number 2, without refreshing, now we get that a big refresh. Building a legacy. See for yourself. Nibble Esports, guys. Make sure you guys go check them out right over there. And in first place, guys, is none other than the same people, Reepsy, Crispy, and Ginger, with a beautiful victory royale. In second is Light Fresh, Tem, and Leo Bonix with a consistent gameplay. Really consistent gameplay is coming out from them. In third is Spooky, which is, you know, still fairly decent, seeing that Noted got eliminated quite early. In fourth is Rejects, Kareem, and Chimp with a 62. In fifth, it's Swifix, Jojo, and Ryder with 61. So that is what it looks like. And I'm pretty sure the play Spooky Card and them have been jumped out the battle bus. And we'll be getting into some action. So let's see exactly what that looks like on screen for us. But actually, no. You know who we should go watch? We should go watch Extincting Them. Because Extincting Them actually get into some off-spawn fighting, and you can see and hear that the builds are being placed. There's a tack shot on Extinct already. It does look like he's gonna get eliminated quite early. He has no weapons, man, and this is just looking very sad right now. Weeping is not a place to go for where, you know, where you go for a loot and so forth, especially seeing that it's a highly contested area right now. You've got 2 other teams landing at Weeping, so GG's, man. So yeah, man, I'm shocked and sad for Extinct to not find a weapon.
No, I need you. Good time.
Get that chest.
Who comes?
There were money somewhere.
Here, go key.
They up. Let's study, hey.
Allee, we zijn skinny now.
I hate these
Hey
kids.
yo.
I hate them, I hate them.
GG.
Bro, it's bro.
So I'm going back over to Noted, Spooky, and
Oh, that's dick.
God.
That's
And
pretty dick.
everything.
This game's pretty dickish.
I got two launch pads.
Got 2 volts. How much is it to go to purple?
Tell Cloud to check DMs, check.
Rion, is it safe to
I'll
save
tell
my?
this
Yeah, it
game.
is. I don't work for PayPal, but I've never had an issue. But if you do have an issue,
Wanna buy
I
new mouse
didn't
pad,
give
right?
you
Is
any
it
400,
advice.
500 for.
It's safe. Use at own risk, though.
I think it's like 600.
For purple.
Or
300.
500, 600, 500.
What is the reason for packet
Oh,
loss?
it's
Packet loss occurs when there's a download
3,
occurring
400.
Hey,
or an
Nathan, what's
upload
your
taking
opinion on
place. So I don't
cheese?
really know
I'm a
what
cheese
the
expert. I don't know,
circumstances
bro.
may be
Cheese
for
is
that.
cheese. That's all I gotta
But
say.
yep,
Just
that
say
is
it's
what
cheese.
is a upload and
Cheese is
download
cheese and
causing
cheese is
packet
cheese,
loss.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Much.
Cheese is cheese and cheese is cheese.
if you don't like cheese,
You are
Cheese,
cheese. You smell like
mayonnaise.
cheese. If you don't like cheese, you smell like cheese. Pretty much.
if you don't like cheese, mayonnaise.
I don't like mayonnaise, but I don't smell like mayonnaise, so I'm vibing.
Yo, speaking of things, it's not like mayonnaise. So can I pop this big?
Mayonnaise
Yeah.
just tastes like shit. Sorry, I'm
So
sorry.
we can have. Who's coming bigs?
B.
How many do you have?
1.
If you don't like
Bruh.
pineapple on pizza, then you eat mayonnaise. That's all I'm saying.
I eat mayonnaise and I
Don't
eat
give me
pineapple.
card,
Yeah, that means you like strawberries on pizza. Oh, well.
Oh, sis. Don't even put that in my mind, please. That's bad, Messi.
Mayo is goated. What?
We are being targeted,
Going back.
man.
What's
Let's
going on?
go.
Not much, bro.
Sorry, thinking them.
Rejecting them dead now anymore.
Oh, wait, they don't. Shit.
I don't like mayo. I don't. Wacky.
I want.
Hot on
Mayo's not
noted,
bad.
I'm 6 foot. 6'12".
Same.
He keeps lying. He'll be 6 feet under. Vicky,
Oh,
how tall do you
bitch.
think that it actually is?
How tall?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like 2 inches.
Oh,
Couple
what 2 inches are you talking about?
Let's go over to the winning team's Ripsy. So what's happening over there? They are going to be uncontested, looting quite drastically. And you can see that coming to action right now. Look at how much heals they're getting off the spot. I mean, just talk about mats after mats after mats. But I do believe Trey and them were the teams to actually grab the eliminations. Yes, you can see it was indeed Trey and them who managed to pick up Extinct and the tree over there. I don't believe Extinct has qualified to finals. He can't get a headshot snipe here. He could have gotten a headshot snipe here. Take the shot! Piffy's very, very much in front and very separated from Ricey and George right now. So they're going to need to lead up to each other. Does look like Piff is taking up some serious double keen effect right now. That is a close snipe. Ricey looking like he's gonna go in for the double key from behind. Doesn't have enough gold for that blue pump, however. And he can line up a nice snipe over here. Successfully. Oh, he just takes a faint shot. Doesn't look like they're gonna be taking the head-on fight right now. And he's been dealt a lot of damage over there. Yeah, no, that's Ricey's POV. For some weird reason, it sounds the heavy bass, like a boom, boom, boom. So yeah, it is Ricey's POV. long way. It was a long way of rotating for the team right now. Those red peppers definitely came in clutch. Shorts was literally close to 1 HP. The other hand, we have Swizzy and Icarus being a duo. They also need to make some serious long rotation, not really long. He's looking healthy on terms of medkits. Juicing up that campfire. It looks like a couple of teams didn't manage to get their third into the game, such as Bile being for Swizzy, and their third here, Noah, Riley, Q, and Identity, not being able to come into the game over here. Being a duo in a trio tournament is always the hardest, but we've seen some clutch plays from people before, so let's see what happens this time around for some of the players. So they are chilling on one elimination, which is really good. I think and I assume that they have more eliminations at hand, because yeah, the game is very scuffed. So there's still a full trio, and that's a beam from Martin. That is a huge beam. There, it drops all the way to full damage, not to low ground. Nice 58, he's been hit hard too. Nice knock, it's Click who will get knocked over there. Nice comms and gameplay from Martin and his duo. That there was some exceptional kills, man. Kills to the team now. Still feel like they have more kills, if you understand what I mean. gets another elimination from Martin. Going over to the champions as it stands right now, Reapsy and them. Does look like they're in a box already, chilling comfortably. So we'll go over to Reap Noted, see what's happening with them. They seem to always be the aggressors when it comes to the tournament. Right now, they seem to be the players to W key a lot. So let's say on them until endgame comes.
I don't know.
There's a gold deagle or someone.
I need a big.
Where? Where did you see? That's not a gold deagle. That's a pistol.
Oh, it's a gold pistol.
I need a big kid.
Wait, do you reckon I take the gold pistol instead of?
If I had a gun,
the
that wouldn't
great
be
pump?
dead. Yeah, true.
Great try.
Definitely true.
Yeah, but what do I take? Do I take the?
I go nah. No, don't take it.
Okay,
Great pump
well-
isn't that bad, bro. Don't crack.
Yeah,
Only
I
him.
hit the guy for 25 full body. Thank you. Yeah. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad.
I mean, at least you hit for 12.
PK's colorblind? No idea. Shaking like it's Christmas. Okay, we have to kill a team. I want better loot.
Same, bro.
They're sitting still right there, eh? They box. They're not even looking at good. They box.
They're the biggest drones. Oh, we got a drop. Fine, I'm gonna gold spurs out of this. Let
Well-
me open it because I have RNG.
Obviously.
You mean you don't have RNG and you get the best loot?
People right there. We can probably fight them, like if you want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Travis,
Yeah,
if
yes,
Travis
yeah, we
is
can,
in
we can.
participating in the
Yeah,
qualifiers.
there's gonna be a third
They're
party
actually going to be
meeting.
taking part in the finals on Sunday, so that's when we might possibly have
I only
their
have 2
POV
minis as shield,
in the
bro.
tournament.
I got 3 mini super pots.
We've got a lot of heals, okay?
Okay, now let me open it.
Yeah, you open it, man. Open that shit, man.
Told you.
Piss off.
That was
Drop me a
kinda-
big kid.
Hand cannon. I'm taking hand cannon
Drop me a
instead.
big kid.
Bro, I only have 1 naked. I mean,
Okay,
1
okay.
big pot now.
It's fine. We can take down. By the way,
thanks,
these can try to deagle me. I don't want to say.
Okay, we're gonna rush the team on this. Daddy, come.
No, just come this way. We can get behind them down the window.
Oh, daddy.
Right.
Oh, look at them. Triple ramping up. Yes, sus.
Oh, it's a team behind
Behind
us.
us, behind us, behind us, behind us.
Oh
Where they
my
came from, I do not know.
gosh.
Oh, what the frick, man?
They like my bum.
What the hell?
Bro.
I'm going back to Reapsy. It's more safe there than watching on stream. Oh my god! Nice beam. Oh, and the players who took a snipe at Noted in them was actually Reapsy. That's an interesting conversation. Yeah, interesting, but not for me, thank you. I am going to go to a safe place where I know I won't be bombed with some weird stuff. And that's going to be Reapsy and the people in Discord because I'm deafened over there. So going over, let's go actually see what's happening with Ricey. Ricey had a bad game 3. Like I mentioned, you know, you win 1, you lose 1, you win 1. So they could be one of the teams to grab game number 4. But in all honesty, I believe Reapsy is going to go for the big 3-0. Big 3-1. Victory Royale ratio. I really think so. So let's see what happens though. Happy to stay on Ricey for a bit and see what they can do in this position. They've been showing some promising gameplay. And as a new complete trio, they've been performing to exceptional performance. You know, grabbing a victory royale in these games is not the easiest thing to do, but they did it in a competitive game mode in the Nibble bi-weekly series, week 9, qualifier 1, guys. Game number 2, mark it down in the books because there is a day to remember for the new trio right here. Whether or not they stay a trio for long does not matter. As long as they stay a trio for this moment, they shall be perfect. Now, going back over to Martino, let's see what's happening with Swizzy. Swizzy said his CBAs, and yeah, so Swizzy over here, still a duo, you know, he's just chilling right now. They got 3 eliminations and has a duo that's exceptional. You know, you can't really get eliminations as a duo, and they do so indeed. You know, these things are the type of gameplays we love to see. Unfortunately, we could not see their gameplays, because we are hovering over so many players, spending time in so, you know, looking at what so is doing. A fight can go on for long and long, but it's Swizzy will pick up a huge damage, but he's gonna get dead by third-party shots, and that's actually Q and them who managed to pick that up. Icarus can now heal up and maybe even get the revive on Swizzy. Oh, GG's, the walls are not covered enough. And it's like Icarus left alone in that position. Kyo pushing in aggressively. No, this is Kenji. Icarus with a decent amount of HP can find this time now to heal up to 150 HP right now. But he is getting double keyed extremely hard right now. Oh my god, player gets into his box, he drops down instead of taking some gunshots. But there's nothing the team can do over there. And they're gonna be eliminated off the bat. That's only GG's in the books, man. Those type of gameplays only happen when you are a duo. Like I mentioned, it's not always the easiest, and they had to drop extremely low because they were being targeted quite a bit, and Reeves is needing to make those rotations into the zone. His team follows up from behind. Crispy, Jamie, and them having such good coordination within the team. I mean, they're looking phenomenal now, looking in conjunction to maybe even grabbing another win. Now if you're trying to chop these players down, the question is, will they be able to do so? I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. I do not think so. They do chop the players down. There's no way. Did they grab all 3 elims? Wait, what? How high was they built up? I would have assumed that maybe they got 1 or 2 knocks on the players, or maybe even full trio wipe, but it wasn't enough full damage for the players that had come down over there. And now Rixie just trying to get into the box, and he's trying to scout out the players with not enough time as the next zone is formed. And they, obviously being high ground warriors, need to go clean that next zone rotation, need to position themselves in a heightened position. They need to do that in order to grab the next game, which is possibly going to be a Reepsy, Jamie, and Crispy victory royale. You know the thing about Reepsy, guys, he stopped streaming recently, and he said he's going to be uploading highlights and so forth. These endgame highlights are going to be so not entertaining because Crispy and Jamie is doing all the work while he tops and dances to victory royales and so forth. So I'm interested to find out exactly what type of content he's going to be making his position over here. This is definitely stacked, seeing that it's also the last game for the Nibble bi-weekly series right here, guys. The last game, but we still see a huge number of people on board over here. It does look like Crispy, however, will get eliminated. And now, on the other hand, it's Reeps who's been focused. He can't continue fighting that, so he's going to need to drop down a couple levels and stay on this position to build up. Jamie now needs to find Reepsy so that they can pull up and be together, take some fights, and it is indeed what's going to happen. So Jamie and them manage to find each other, and they kill up successfully. Couple minis in the bomb, yeah. "31 players remain in the last zone rotation." Launchpad gets placed. Man, the players are building really high. Nice, there's a clutch, but it's not gonna be enough time to actually pick up that elim, and it's Kenji will get eliminated. Let's go over to Noted and see what's happening over there. Still really good Noted and Card in this position, alive and well. Players in their box. Noted just managing to squeeze out of there with 49 HP, but it's just more action on board for them. So GG's.
I got the kill.
God can continue rotating, but he gets eliminated as well. And we'll go over to Ricey. Ricey is actually in lobby. So does look like all the players that we are watching right now have been dead. Yeah, Does it look
But
like
it's on
we'll
my
get
team
some
Facebook.
people who are in the end game? In fact, Martin and them are comfortably placing 6. They just placed 6, almost a good elim from them. And it's Jitsi and them to pick up the elim on him. 5 eliminations for between Martin and them. Oh my god, he goes in aggressively. Will he be able to race? Unfortunately, placing 50 if I'm not mistaken. And it is a pump from Chimp, Rejects, and Neymar. Beautiful gameplays over there, guys. Just exactly what you want to see in the gameplays right there. Without wasting more time, guys, thank you so much for coming through to the streams. We really do appreciate your guys' engagement and your guys' likes, your guys' subscribes, your guys' post notifications. Literally all of that means so much to us, and we appreciate you guys for joining in on the 4 games packed action that we had with you guys. It is that qualifier 1. It has been a wrap, and we'll be ending the stream right over here. See you guys on Friday, same time, same tournament, different qualifier.
I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to think about. It's more than I dare to think about. I just can't get you out of my head. Boy, it's more than I dare to